dire 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 dom dire 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 dim ta na dire na. Na dire dire dom dire 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 dim ta na dire na. Na dire dire dom dire 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 dim ta na dire na. Ta na dire na ta na dire na ta na dire na. Ta na dire na ta na dire na ta na dire na. Sa re ga ma pa ga ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Dha tere kete dhum kete 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 dhilang da dhilang da dhilang da tere kete dhum kete 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 dhilang da dhilang da dhilang da tere kete dhum kete 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 dhilang da dhilang da dhilang da tere kete dhum kete kete dhilang da dhilang da dhilang da na dire na dire na ta na dire na dire na dire ta na dire na ta na dire na dire na ta na dire na dire na dire ta na dire na ta na dire na dire na ta na dire na dire na dire ta na dire na ta na dire na dire na dire dire na
Other occasions like Balamurali Krishna, he would come and he would stay with us. He would be part of our summer school. When he conducted our concerts, when we paid him something, he would not even count. If I asked him, sir, please, he would get angry. If you insist again, I will never come to Bhavan. Whatever you give, you don't need to write to me. You just invite me, I will come and be part of the thing. Whatever you give, I will take. Hari Prasad ji did the same thing. Whenever he used to come, on many occasions, he said, Nandaji, I am going to America. On my way, I can drop at London and give a concert for you so that you can save on airfare.
Indeed.
Sometimes when I wanted benefit, I will give you benefit concert because anyway I am going there. So he has given quite a few benefit concerts like that. And Bhimsen ji,
Yeah.
can I
Please.
come to Bhimsen ji, who is your guru also, your guru's guru as well,
Yes.
and someone who towards whom you have got the highest regard.
Indeed.
Bhimsen ji has given at least 4 concerts here at the Bhavan, if I remember correctly. First 2 were organized by a Maharashtrian here, and afterwards it was organized by the Bhavan. When we had organized, concert was overflowing, and everybody enjoyed. It was not just 2.5 hours; it was 3.5 hours.
Wow.
And we had to, as organizers, we had to request him to stop because we had to close the place.
Yeah.
It was, we are in a residential area. People were so happy. At that time, he charged us only £1,000 for 2 concerts,
Wow.
which included payment to his
Co-artist.
accompanist as well. I think Purushottam
Havaldar
Valavalkar
on the harmonium.
and tabla was
Nana
Mule.
Yes.
They were the one. What happened was Vatsala Joshi ji, Shubhada, and Bhimsen ji, they were all staying in one room upstairs. Next morning, our Vatsala ji has gone for shopping somewhere. Within half an hour she came, she was crying in her room. I happened to be there. I had gone there to ask Panditji whether he would like to have a cup of tea or what. And then she came crying. Bhimsenji asked, why are you crying? This is what happened when she was in a shop trying to buy something. When she opened her purse, there was no money.
Oh.
Somebody had stolen all her money, cash, 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
There was no money at all. She came crying. She didn't know what to do. Where she lost that, she didn't know. But somebody had taken all her money away. Immediately, at that instant, Bhimsenji said, if the money was ours, it would have stayed with us. It's not ours, it has gone. Why are you crying? Don't cry and don't embarrass Mathurji and other people here at the Bhavan.
Yeah.
They have paid us.
Yeah.
Their duty is over.
Yeah.
We have received that. Now you have lost it. Somewhere God will give us.
Wow.
Don't cry. He spoke these words in my presence as I witnessed what was happening there.
Other than
Like this, many incidents in the life of many artists. Like, you were mentioning about Shashwati Sen, one of the finest Kathak dancers, star disciple of Pandit Biru Maharajji. She happened to be here during our summer school time that year, in the 90s. That was the time when our T.V. Gopal Krishnan, one of the greatest South Indian vocalists
and
percussionist,
Yeah.
a mridangam player. What happened was, the year before, our TVG's disciple Rajkumar Bharati had taught Tamburi Meetidava, a very special song, composition by Purandaradasa to students. We were talking, Nandaji, I would like to perform that for Independence Day. On the condition, TVG sir sang it for me.
wow.
TVG said, I will sing it, no problem, if you are going to dance. But it was he who had tuned that.
Wow.
TVJ had tuned that, which was sung by Rajkumar Bharati, and many of the compositions of Purandara were tuned by TVJ, which our Swamiji, Vidya Bhushanaji, because he is a disciple of TVJ.
Yeah.
So next day, TVG sang, and our Shashwati ji performed on the stage. The song which has a beautiful message. The time when Purandara appeared on the scene, I think people still had this feeling that, singing and dancing, all these art forms are below one's standard to be involved in a professional way, kind of a thing. In society, there's a kind of feeling was there. Our Purandara, especially, I think, composed this to
Highlight.
make people realize every profession is equally important, equally, it should be equally respected. We should honor. Tamburi meetidava, bhavabdi datidava.
Yes.
Like that, when you do anything with sincerity, that's all what requires. It doesn't matter what job you do.
Indeed.
So this message was driven home by that song. And that song was performed by Shashwati in such a beautiful way. Everybody was thrilled to see a North Indian interpret a Kannada song sung by a Tamilian.
True integration.
On
True national
Independence Day.
integration. Yeah.
That was one of the finest kind of things that we witnessed.
Sir, I have been a beneficiary of Bhavan and its generosity and of its intellectual and historical perspective. In fact, I used to refer to Bhavan journal during my research days to gather information about Indian art and culture. So, apart from those days, till date, like I have come here for the third time, I have interacted with several co-teachers who come from different parts of the country. We exchange about the ragas and the taras and the composition to the extent I remember sharing one of Basaveshwara Vachanas to the previous Carnatic music teacher Devi, who came from Kerala. And this time also with Dr. Baby Sriram, we are planning to exchange few things. I am sure you would recall some incidents where one teacher, one summer school teacher teaching a composition to other teacher if you could recall something like that.
Yes, yes. Actually, what we did after about 3-4 years of experience, we created a particular time during summer school for all the teachers to be able to interact with teachers of other discipline. What we did was every Thursday we designed a kind of class, a combined class between 6 and 7:30, 7:45. From 8 o'clock onwards, it was almost like a combined class where a teacher from a different discipline would come and speak and then teach. Whether it's in Bharatanatyam and Kathak, or whether it's Hindustani vocal, Carnatic vocal, or tabla and sitar and violin and mridangam, this happened simultaneously. This was taking place on a Thursday in different classes. That's when different teachers experimented, because once you know the language of music, just to get used to a different language only takes a few minutes. If your mind is there, you would be able to sing any song taught in any language. That's what they found out, and which has been continued. This experiment we have continued with that. Even this year also, as you know, you have been conducting the same kind of a thing with our Dr. Baby Sri Ram.
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
You have done that.
There second step. Then second. Stepping to the next. I will consider it as a then we will, when knee gets no, we will do some Panchama Shajja Varjya Prayogam. Then we give the extra gamakam for the Nishada.
And the other thing I want to mention to you, for us to be able to organize all these activities without much difficulty, we must remember the people behind this. One is, of course, Arts Council. In the past, it used to be Air India, but during the past 4 or 5 years, it has stopped. Hopefully, soon it will continue. The other, one of the most important sponsors for the Bhavan during the past 15 years is, earlier it was Infosys Foundation, but now Srimati Sudhamurti ji.
Wow.
Even at that time, through Infosys Foundation, she helped. Now, on her own, she is helping all our activities. Without this help, we would not have been able to achieve what we have achieved in these fields. There is so much more we need to achieve. But over the past 50 years, for us to be able to work in this field, we need to be very grateful to all these people like Chalaram Foundation, like State Bank of India. Their support, their helping hand has strengthened us to work in the field of our art and culture, which is not very easy.
Thank you all for joining this series. Hoping to see you back very soon and join us for more such episodes and anecdotes. Thank you.